Hey riders, it's Atlanta Rider here. So in this episode, what I want to do is go over a recent charity ride I went on called Rumble on the Range. So stay tuned for that. So, Rumble on the Range was August 23rd, 2025. That was a Saturday. It was a very nice day. I didn't do the 2024. I heard that was 100 plus degrees that day. It was warm, but it wasn't bad at all. Weather really cooperated. It was a great ride, 200 plus miles. It's put on by the Elks Lounge, and it benefits the X Lounge children outreach stuff and the Elks Lounge itself. But man, it was a really good ride. I really did enjoy it, which started at Tripps Harley-Davidson here in Amarillo. Me and my buddy Daniel got there, signed up, picked our first card. Either one of us did the 50-50, and then we kind of waited around for first spikes to go out. And it was great. You'd go so far, we'd have probably about an hour. You'd stop, get another card, hang out for a little bit, and then on to the next round. It was really great. One of the sponsors was Dean Boyd. That's a local lawyer, injury lawyer. And we got this shirt, Rumble on the Range, and then here's the back. The official shirt, actually I'll wear on the closing of this thing so you can see it too. This is kind of cool though. It's that nylon-y, like sweat evaporating material. It's actually kind of nice. I didn't think I was gonna like this shirt, but I think I will. I think I do like it. But anyways, let's check the footage out of this ride. All right, so this is Daniel and I. That's my buddy Daniel on the red Street Glide there. What we're doing is we're leaving Tripps Harley-Davidson in Amarillo, Texas, and jumping on the access road so we can get spun around. If you ever are in Amarillo and want to check out Tripps, they're on I-40 between Coulter and Bell. So here we are shooting the little U to get on the other side of the access road, and we jump on I-40 eastbound and ride through town. Here we are getting onto I-40. Not a big fan of the interstate, but you know, I'm following the ride. Here, there on the right, don't know if you can see it, that's our Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's here just opened about a year ago. I haven't been there, been to a Buc-ee's, not our Buc-ee's. So here we leave I-40 and we take 287 south, heading towards Claude, and you'll see some footage of me and Daniel riding, I guess some of us close up together. Then we'll go on into Claude and then on into Clarendon, and that's where I'll pick you up again. So let's enjoy some music. is us pulling into Clarendon now. There was some construction going on in Clarendon. As you see, this slows us down, and I turn off the video. But our first stop was at Refz. This is 118 South Kentucky Street. Little bar. We had a beverage and then got ready to take off. This is us leaving Clarendon. We jumped back on 287 South, and we're supposed to get on 70 South. Daniel there turned a little early, so here we are making our way to 70 South. And there we are. You'll see some other bikers there that made the right turn. We missed it. But we start going down 70 South, heading towards Turkey. This was a nice part of the ride, not too bad, kind of typical Llano Estacado, Texas Panhandle. You can see some of the Caprock. It's not quite as flat as other sections, but it was a good section of road. So we continue on 70 South. You'll see us hit a stop sign, and actually that will be us merging with 256 and heading towards Silverton, and then we will make another left on 70. So I'll pick you up there when we're making our left on 70. Actually, 70, that left was a right. So here's our right onto 70, and that's a merge with 256 headed towards Silverton, which we won't actually go all the way to Silverton. We will just go to, we will make a left off of 256 onto 70. Not a bad little ride. 256 does have some great riding, so does 70, but anyways, it is a little bit of flat, but you can see some of the Caprock. This is part of Piolt Canyon and then Caprock Canyon, all the same canyon system. I don't know where one begins and one ends technically, but it's all kind of part of the same system. So but very pretty riding. Kind of get some views, and it gets flat again, but here in the next few seconds our turn will be coming up, so we'll just wait for that. So here are our turns coming up. Actually, I'm gonna have to fire Daniel from leading because he missed the turn again. Now, if you continue down on 256, man, that is a beautiful ride through Caprock Canyon. But also this is where 70 and 256 split again. And man, this was a great ride. This was probably the best part of the ride and where I got most of my footage. So it is a bit long, but we're going to continue down 70 South, headed toward Turkey and then Quitaque. First town you'll see is Turkey, and we'll meet up with 86 in Turkey and take 86 all the way into Quitaque. So since this is the best part of the ride, really want to leave you some music, and so you don't have to hear me. So sit back, enjoy some music, and enjoy the scenery. It's a great ride.
Well, they ask me why I sound like this, with a six-string growl and a hammer fist twist. Why I talk back when I should behave, why I show up loud like I'm digging a grave. I say, son, I ain't here for your rules or permission. I was raised up proud on a rebel ignition. Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my bones. Cranking Skinner loud on a rotary phone. My daddy drank whiskey, my granddad did too. So don't be surprised when I howl like a fool. I don't sit in silence, I don't play it small. This outlaw blood don't blend at all. You call it trouble, I call it tradition. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. Wine in a three-piece suit, I shotgun beer and scuffed up boots. You can keep your manners and your champagne crowd. I'd rather two-step with the bar lights down. They said you're too rough, I said damn right. I was cut from leather and Friday night. Cause I was born to raise hell, it's in my name. Ain't here for clout, I ain't playing no game. My mama lit fires and my uncle raised Cain. So don't look shocked when I dance in the rain. I don't fold and run, I'm the tailgate preacher with a loaded gun. You call it reckless, I call it conviction. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition. Bloodline's got moonshine veins, Bible in the dash, but we sin just the same. We ain't rude, just real, and real don't change. So if that's too much, stay out of my lane. I was born to raise hell, stomp the floor, let the devils know what I came here for. From the sawdust bars to the county fair, you'll hear my name in the midnight air. I don't fit in and I've never tried, got boot marks deep in my hometown pride. You call it chaos, I call it religion. I was born to raise hell, it's a family tradition.
Texas sky so bold, pickup truck and my old guitar, strumming tunes neath the evening star. Back roads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. Fields of gold and corn so high beneath that Oklahoma sky, cowboys riding, hats held high as the moon starts to rise. Back roads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. From Nashville to Austin, down to Louisiana Bayou, country roads and honky-tonks where my heart is true. Back roads and sunsets, whiskey in my hand, guitar strings and country dreams in this southern land. Fires above, campfires glow in this country life I know. Back roads and sunsets where my soul finds rest. Fields of gold and corn so high beneath that Oklahoma sky, cowboys riding, hats held high as the moon starts to rise. Back roads and sunsets where my soul finds rest. Back roads and sunsets. back roads and sunsets.
So we're getting close to Quitaque here, and for some reason I didn't get footage of us going into Quitaque. But our next stop was the Quitaque Country Club. Stopped in there, had some water, got our next set of cards, and then took a little bit of break, and then on down the road we go. After Quitaque, we take 86 headed towards Silverton. And I'll tell you, this next section of right after Quitaque was a great ride too. Really nice scenery. Silverton is not our next stop, but we do make a stop there and get some gas, which you'll see, and get into an Allsups and get us one of those great beef and bean. Look at my other videos about Allsups beef and beans. After Silverton, we head on down 86 to Tulia, pretty flat and straight, where we go to our next stop at the Piolt Truck Stop at 86 and Interstate 27. And I'll pick you guys up then. Pulling into Tulia, kind of going through the town, and like I said, we go to the Piolt Truck Stop at 86 and I-27. It's our next stop. That's us pulling in here, and then we are on down the road. So we stopped here for a little bit of water. Enjoyed talking to some of the other riders there with us, and not that were riding with us, but that were taking this ride too. And we take off and we jump on I-27 going northbound back towards Amarillo, Texas. I did want to say, so I can tell you, so this was a poker run as well, and I drew the card. Well, one of the cards I wanted. So at this point in the poker run, I had a king, a queen, a jack, and a 9. And so I was looking for that 10 when I got to Amarillo at the Elks Lounge. So I'll tell you about that when I get there. But anyways, we're headed northbound down 27. First town we'll go through here is Happy, Texas. And then, actually, we already passed it. This is Canyon, Texas. And then we'll merge with, 60 and 87 will merge with us at I-27 here in just a little bit. And you'll see us exit. There's several different ways to get to the Elks Lounge. What we did is we exited Loop 335. which you'll see it's a new loop. They have finished. Oh, yep, and there goes those sports bikes. That actually they were on the ride with us, doing what sports bikes guys do. Yeah, what can I say? They zoomed by us pretty quick. Anyways, we'll take the exit to Loop 335. We'll go around to 9th Street, and then I'll pick you up back on 9th Street to our final stop. So like I said, that loop's still under construction a little bit. Hopefully the new section, the interstate top of this section will go down pretty quick, but this is us making a right on 9th Street, and we are approaching Amarillo. It's just a few miles down the road after that turn. This to the right here, that's our VA hospital. Not a bad little VA, named after Thomas Creek, a Medal of Honor winner that graduated Piolt High School here in Amarillo. Here we are. We're going to be, we're still on 9th. We're making a right, and you'll see the other bikes, the kind of the brick building. We park on the street for some reason. I don't know why he didn't pull in the parking lot. But that yellow brick building there, after that white car, that white SUV, is the Elks Lounge, and the end of our ride, and we'll get it wrapped up. All right, guys, so that was Rumble on the Range. Good ride. I really did enjoy that. So I do have to tell you, we went in with our paper, with our cards, and I drew that last card, and it wasn't a 10. Was not a 10. Excuse me. Just my luck. Should have probably done pretty good with a straight. But anyways, is what it is. Had a great time anyways. Really enjoyed the ride. Let's rate the ride.
Brother.
All right. I gave it 5 brothers. It was a great ride. It really, for the area, it gave you everything, right? Panhandle's pretty straight, flat. So had a lot of that, but we did get into those canyons, Caprock Canyon, and where we got some twists and turns and just some beautiful scenery. But it was a really, really good ride. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So anyways, for a good cause, you know, what else can you ask for? So as you can see, I got my new mic came in, so hopefully I'll be hooking that up to the helmet. We'll see how that works, and hopefully it's working okay with the talking as well. The other Rumble on the Range shirt. Rumble on the Range. This was the official one from the ride. And on the back, just has sponsors. Little malfunction there. So yeah, decent shirt. Not a fan of white. I'm kind of messy. So anyways, guys, if you like my content, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit subscribe. You can also check me out on Facebook, the Lano Rider, LLANO Rider. I'm on there. I post some reels and things like that. Should be getting another short on here pretty quick. Some of a ride I took a few weekends ago. As far as my next video, I'm not sure. I do have material saved on the first upgrade I made to the new bike. So it might be that. I don't think I have currently a ride recorded. So probably be that and then hit you up on the next ride. Won't be riding this weekend. I'm on call, so I've got to be available, be ready to pick up that phone if I have to. So anyways, guys, as always, I appreciate you watching. Look for a new intro and exit video coming up because still got Ruby. But I need to shoot some good B footage before I get those changed. So anyways, as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Ride safe out there and hope to see you on the road.